So now we're starting on accessories, which are arguably the easiest part because there's not much you have to do there. I got a belt. I didn't end up making the pocket that Taph has because I ran out of time. Very unfortunate, I know. So basically, you're just going to tie it around where you would usually do a belt, except you just don't have belt loops. And it's pretty easy. Thought you can't see. But, yeah, it's just regular. I like to keep mine a little loose because when I put mine completely tight, it looked a little funny. And just literally any black belt will work. And then for the pocket, I don't really know how to make that. I was figuring I would just use cardboard if I ended up making it. But you could just follow any tutorial on that and just make it around where you would usually, and put the belt where you would usually put a belt. So the next things that you're going to want to add are the gloves. Gloves are pretty simple, just literally any black gloves would work. I got these weird opera glove things, I don't know what they're called. And because when I was wearing my gloves, I noticed that I was having trouble, keeping them on. They would, slide down a little bit or whatever. Oh my gosh. Ugh, sorry. And it would be really annoying. So what I did is I just took a couple rubber bands, and I just put them on there to hold it kind of around, this is my arm, kind of around here. I didn't put it too high. And if you are doing this, please, please, please be careful. Because if the rubber bands are too old or too tight, then they could seriously hurt your arm. Because I promise it's happened to me before. I was in a rush and I accidentally picked up the wrong rubber bands. And my arm was really hurting because it was pretty bruised. So please be careful you're doing that. And that's the arms. And the last thing you're going to want to do is you usually put the bandana on. You put the bandana on after this, but I already have mine on. And I'm not going to put this on right now because it's kind of annoying to put on. It's basically just an all black face covering. Just makes it so that you can't see your face. Simple as that. If you have long hair or hair like mine, I know I have short hair, but it is, if you have hair like mine, tie it back into a ponytail, which makes it easier to actually to put your head in this. And finally, here's the part you've all been waiting for, the cost breakdown.